Hi everyone, it's Nicole Wilkins with FitnessRx for Women, and this is my next question and answer segment where I took your questions from Facebook and I'm going to answer them for you today. The first question I have is, shin splints, how can you avoid or minimize the pain? Well, for those who don't know, shin splints is a pain at the front of your shin, basically between your knee and your ankle, right here. Where the connective tissue, the muscle, is actually around the tibia, which is the bone in the front of your shin, is causing you a lot of pain when you run or when you walk. In some cases, if your shin splints get worse, it could lead to stress fractures in your bone. But some of the causes are, too much too fast, a sudden change or increase in the duration of your running, poor shoes. If you have flat feet, that can also cause shin splints over time. So getting orthotics may help prevent that. But honestly, in my opinion, or in my experience, the number one cause of shin splints is poor shoes. So make sure that you're getting a good pair of running shoes or shoes that fit your foot, whether you have a neutral gait or, get a gait analysis so you can get a shoe that fits your foot the right way. If you have shin splints, the best thing to do is rest it. Ice the area. Don't do anything that causes a lot of pain. So heavy jumping, a lot of running. So you kind of got to back off. You don't want it to get worse. The next question I have is, hi Nicole, I've heard that BCAAs are important to take if you are trying to build muscle. When is the best time to take them, and should you use them if you already use a pre-workout supplement and post-workout protein? BCAAs are branched-chain amino acids, and they are good to incorporate into your diet if you're trying to build muscle, because what their job is to speed up the recovery from your training. So when you work out, your muscle fibers break down, and the branched chain amino acids will help rebuild your muscle faster so that you can get stronger and recover more efficiently so you can have continued good workouts. You can definitely take them with a pre-workout supplement. So the pre-workout would be taken 30 minutes to an hour before your training session. That's going to help increase blood flow, give you a boost of energy. The BCAAs are taken in the midst of your training, so put it in your water. Usually it's in powder form, so drink it while you train, and then post-workout you could have your protein shake. So that's when you would have post-workout protein powder. Hopefully that clears you up, clears that question up. And the next question I have is, can you solve the myth once and for all? Is it better for a woman to lift heavier weights with less reps or lighter weights with more reps? I'm always so confused by the various reports. It depends on your goals. If your goal is to gain lean muscle, lift heavy with less reps. Less reps meaning anywhere from 8 to 15. So I prefer to lift with repetition range 12 to 15 because I feel it more. I feel like a better pump. I feel like I get better blood flow. If you're trying to maintain where you're at and you don't want to get any bigger or you don't want to gain any more muscle, you kind of want to maintain a smaller, more conditioned look, then keep your rep range higher and your weight lighter or more moderate. For example, if I'm trying to build more shoulder roundness and more fullness, I'll lift heavy. If I'm trying not to grow my arms anymore, I want to maintain them, I will lift lighter weight, higher repetition. So if you're trying to increase your muscle, don't lift light because you're not going to see a whole lot of changes. And the last question I have is, in a recent episode, you discussed pre-workout meals. What would you suggest if you work out at 5 to 6 in the morning? A lot of times people who work out in the morning don't want to eat a huge breakfast before they go to the gym, because otherwise they're going to have their oatmeal and eggs at 4 in the morning, which is sometimes a little bit early. if you're going to go right into your workout. So make sure that you have some type of protein. A scoop of protein powder is sufficient. If you want to have a few hard-boiled egg whites, that will also give you a little bit of energy during your training. So those are my questions for this week. Until next week, keep asking your questions on the FitnessRx for Women Facebook page, and I'll be back here every Friday to answer them for you. Until then, keep living the fit life.